La cadence imposée maintenant par Cabouche. He almost had like a time trial position there coming up here. And, well, with 2 laps to go, I guess he's destroying our prognosis here of what we thought was going to go on. Our predictions may still hold if Derek can stay with him, but we can see there that in just a few pedal strokes there, Derek was in trouble, Evan.
Derek Zanstra's taking over the lead with Kabush right behind, and Plaxton only a few seconds behind. So he's putting in an effort right here up this climb. You can see he's going to bridge this gap right here.
And Plaxton, yes, he is going to catch back on, it looks like. He must have, like you said, Mike, had a bit of a bobble or something, because he's certainly had enough power to make his way back up. And those top guys would attack. There's no way they would let him just come back. And that's the chase group there. That's Chris Snedden with Eric Batty right on his wheel. Okay, so here's the times. We've got Kabush, Zanstra together. Max Plaxton just 9 seconds back when they were coming through the start-finish. They're all together now.
So here we are with our chase group with Eric Batty and Chris Snedden hitting the eyedropper. You can see they're right back on the gas as soon as they go through. And our next rider here through the eyedropper, Marty Lazarski, Team Rocky Mountain. He's kind of lost a little bit of touch with that chase group there. Just a quick shot back up to our leaders here as they're descending down that first piece of new single track on course. Derek Zantra kind of setting the pace. There's a little bit of an awkward log jump there that they're just negotiated as they drop through, but no problems there for these guys. They're all professional riders.
Zanstra and Plaxton have a 2 minute and 28 lead over Max Snedden and Eric Batty, a little group of 2. Marty Lazarski is now sitting in no man's land at 2:51 behind. À l'instant, on voit Max Plaxton qui prend les choses en charge, guys. Max Plaxton now putting our friend Kabush in a bit of a spot of bother right now as he accelerated right as they crested that climb. So we'll see in a few seconds. Maybe he wants revenge. Because another thing that may have happened earlier on, guys, is that Kabush was testing, Zanstra and Plaxton, and Plaxton did suffer a bit, and now he's turning around and saying, yeah, well, I can do it too. Let me show you what I have left. Kabush, Zanstra, and Plaxton. And guys, I want to go back and see what's happening in the U23 race here on our official scoreboard. And look at this, talking about Kabush. He has distanced Lazarski and Plaxton here as he's coming down. And Zanstra, I'm sorry, folks. And that's Plaxton. Derek Zanstra coming there. So we have maybe a 3-second gap. Dan Prue, the national coach, is here observing the performances, taking some notes, and so are other members of that selection group. So they'll be paying attention and have been since this morning.
Mike and I were talking to Eric Batty before the race, and he's had quite a few run-ins with bears, and I wonder if he's had to tackle one out there. Actually,
well, he's chasing behind Chris Snedden, and I don't know if you've seen Chris Snedden up from close and personal, but he's a bit of a hairy guy, so maybe Eric is mistaken Chris Snedden for a bear and is trying to get away from him. Here's Corey Wallace. He's getting very close to that chase, the second chase group, and Hadley's right on his wheel.
These wider road sections are actually for the cross-country ski tracks. There's a lot of work's gone in here in the recent years to improve this for cross-country skiing.
We should be seeing our leaders here. Looks like Kabush has put in an attack. And here he is, looping through. Jeff Kabush has a bit of a gap. You can see he's starting to lay some power down. And here comes Plaxton lapping through. So there's a few second gap between first and second now. So Jeff's kind of put some pedal to the metal and he's putting that 2011 XTR to use. Opening up a small margin on chasing Max Plaxton. And Derek Zanstra is hanging in there as well. There we go. So he's got a bit of a work to do to catch up to Jeff. He's already up top of the climb. Here we go. We got a shot of Zanstra entering the eyedropper. These guys are all still riding really smooth. It's just subtle differences that's creating this gap between them.
Le coureur Plaxton et surtout Derek Zanstra qui se retrouve à plusieurs secondes de lui. Et on va surveiller justement l'écart en direct. So let's follow and go see live. So here we have Derek Zanstra, who is 6 seconds behind Kabush. Plaxton was 9 seconds behind Kabush. Now let's see what's going on here. Sorry, yes, this is on lap 4. So our passing here on lap 4, Jeff Kabush has a 2016 lap. Max Plaxton is 14.6 seconds behind. Zanstra is 28.7 seconds behind. And they have now put another 2 minutes into the lead they had on Batty, Snedden, Wallace, and Hadley. So a good work for these this duo of Wallace and Hadley. Yeah, that is Jeff Kabush. Is that Zanstra that's coming down at the top? I don't know, but Kabush looking very comfortable. And let's wait and see. This is the waiting game now that starts. Who will be the next rider to come down that chute? From Maxis Rocky Mountain Bicycles, everybody give a warm welcome to the Canadian champion, Jeff Kabush. Et Kabush, 8e victoire consécutive de champion canadien. Jeff Kabush, everybody, from Maxis Rocky Mountain Bicycle. Accueillons en 2e place, in 2nd place, Max Plaxton. And here comes another great fighter of the day here. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the line from Three Rocks Racing, Derek Zanstra, qui termine 3e aujourd'hui. Max Plaxton, another good performance by the young rider again here today. And we will see him wearing the red and white in Mont-Saint-Anne.
So, Randy, who's it going to be here? We're waiting for 4th place. Probably a few minutes back, but we just have no idea what's going to happen. This is up in the air for sure.
It's a 2-up sprint, and it looks like Wallace and Hadley, if I'm not mistaken. It would be Corey Wallace and Matthew Hadley. And here it looks like Hadley totally blew away Wallace. It's Snedden finally. So a beautiful performance by Hadley, and it is coming to the line. Chris Snedden just didn't have it left in his legs to finish here. What a beautiful sprint.
That's Andrew Watson. Andrew had a good race today as well. Great finish for these guys. It's been a long day out there. Here's another finisher. Looks like that's Matt Hadley. Eric Batty, sorry. That's Eric Batty. That's Emily Batty giving her brother a hug there. Oh, and Mark Batty too. Oh, here we go. Another sprint finish. Looks like that was Lazarski. And Raphael Gagne.
Number 17 now. This is Daniel Sesford crossing the line. As we have number 11 now, Adam Morka. Right behind him. En première place, in 1st place, from Maxis Rocky Mountain Bicycles, Jeff Kabush. En 2e place, in 2nd place, from Team Shoair Specialized, Max Plaxton. Et en 3e place, in 3rd place, from Three Rocks Racing, Derek Zanstra. Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, your 2010 Men Elite Podium here at the Canadian National Championships.